Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The spoilers for Friday, August 23's episode of Days of Our Lives indicate that Abigail Dimora chatted with her secret partner over the phone once again and expressed doubt about her ability to continue. But she received a reminder of the seriousness of the situation. Abigail made quite a show when Chad Dimmer brought her coffee, acting as if she could recall the exact time Clyde Weston assaulted her. Abigail finally admitted that the recollection was just momentary and took in Chad's consoling hug. Chad said that he was thrilled to hear this and predicted many happy moments. Abigail indicated she needed to be alone to absorb things, even though Chad wanted to spend the day with her. They ended up going to the park together. On Friday's episode of Days, Holly Jonas visited Sarah Horton Kyriakis in the hospital after her accident and brought donuts from Sweet Bits. While Holly was the girl who left Aaron Greene midway through prom, Dr. Mark Greene seemed to think it was simply normal adolescent pranks. There was significant discussion regarding Aaron and Tate attending lacrosse camp together after Holly revealed that Aaron was aware of her scheme to assist her in spending prom night with Tate Black. Aaron was identified as Tate Black in a recent internet picture, which Mark found strange, but Holly obliquely failed to reveal the plan. Speaking of plots, Sophia Choi executed one of her own by going to the cabin when Tate was working out in his boxers in the morning. Sophia attempted to woo Tate, who maintained he loved Holly, while she was wearing skint clothes. Sophia, however, believed she could ease Tate's repressed feelings and said it wouldn't harm her to know what Holly didn't know. From the doorway, Holly heard and became enraged upon seeing Sophia covering Tate with her hands. Sophia was ejected by Holly after she dubbed her a skank and pressed Tate for details about what she had just seen. Brady Black wondered where his missing automobile was at the townhouse on Friday's episode of Days. Brady also had to cope with additional guilt after receiving updates about Sarah's paralysis from Maggie Kyriakis over the phone. Brady came up at Fiona Cook's hotel room and proceeded to have another breakdown over the likelihood that he was the one who had crippled Sarah. Brady was given a drink of vodka by Fiona to ease his anxiety, as she contended that he could not be certain of anything. Brady took refuge in the toilet when Maggie arrived at the door with Victoria Horton Kyriakis accompanying her, and Fiona consented to babysit her granddaughter. Xander Kyriakis stormed into the Salem Police Department on Friday's DOL episode and aggressively accused Jada Hunter of not going far enough in the hit-and-run investigation. When Jada learned of Sarah's paralysis, she gave an explanation of the incomplete license plate lead they were using. Sander added the criminal had best hoped the police caught him first after Jada vowed to stay in contact once they made an arrest. Returning to the hospital, Sander met Mark and expressed his gratitude that Sarah's coworker was showing a particular interest in her situation. On Friday's episode of Days, Abigail was upset because she hadn't seen the person she was meant to meet at the park. When Mark did show up, he told Abigail to calm down since he was already there. As part of the investigation into the hit and run, Jada also dropped by the townhouse and informed Brady that she wanted to inspect his automobile. Stay tuned as we anticipate Brady's legal issues to be resolved in the next episodes. Don't miss all the excitement because according to teasers for Days of Our Lives, Fiona will have to continue hiding her whereabouts for a long. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Johnny and Chanel Demmer's marriage may be strong right now, but it doesn't guarantee they'll be together forever. That's simply not how married couples in Salem do things. Therefore, there are clearly problems in Chanel and Johnny's relationship. As fans of DOL are aware, Chanel lost the baby she was carrying, which in and of itself caused the pair hardship. Some major plans also went through for Johnny since he ended up not accepting a job offer that would have enabled him to work with his favorite director. Despite facing new challenges, Chanel and Johnny were able to stay together rather than break apart. There may be a desire to cheat if Johnny and Chanel wind up going to other individuals instead. Day's teaser suggests that Chanel and Alex Kyriakis could go together to the Body and Soul casting call. If this happens, they might easily end up co-starring and having a hot relationship, possibly on and off screen. As time passes, Johnny could at least assume that something is going on between Alex and Chanel. Johnny may start behaving envious and domineering, which can lead to arguments and force Chanel into Alex's arms. In the next days, weeks, or months, Chanel may not be the only one battling temptation. According to Day's spoilers, Gabi Hernandez Dimera may come to Johnny for assistance due to her own marital problems. Thus, a little mutual consolation might turn sour. Johnny had a thing for Gabi back when he was possessed, and he chased her for a while. At the time, Gabi saw Johnny less as a true man and more as a pretty youngster and handy pawn. Since then, a lot has happened, so Gabi may begin to see Johnny in a different light. This is particularly true in light of the fascinating moments Gabi and Johnny had on August 6 in the hospital. Gabi seems really moved by Johnny's visitation of his former stepfather, Rafe Hernandez, in a vegetative state. They had several tender moments, such as when Johnny placed his hand on Gabi's shoulder and encouraged her to believe that Rafe would heal. Days could have set the stage for Gabi and Johnny eventually get romantically involved, since they had a certain sense about one another. Gabi may be trying to get even with Stefan Dimera by having a sexual encounter with someone else now that she is so enraged with him. For Gabi, who is full of resentment, the fact that Johnny is Stefan's nephew may make it even more sweet. Of course, there's also the possibility of a sincere bond developing into something more intense. That could be sufficient to persuade Johnny to cheat on his spouse, particularly if his worries about Alex and Chanel are causing him marital difficulties. As fresh difficulties threaten to derail Chanel and Johnny's relationship, as per our forecasts, we'll keep you informed about whether infidelity scandals will heighten the tension. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Johnny and Gabi's relationship may take them into dangerous zone, so stay tuned for any upcoming affair rumors. There was significant discussion regarding Aaron and Tate attending lacrosse camp together after Holly revealed that Aaron was aware of her scheme to assist her in spending prom night with Tate Black. Aaron was identified as Tate Black in a recent internet picture, which Mark found strange, but Holly obliquely failed to reveal the plan. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.